President's top guardian angel has fallen.
You must really like fishing, Mr. President.
It's cold out here.
Sorry. I ain't anything to get out of D.C. for a while. Mike, I'm selecting you for Secret Service Director. Congratulations.
I'll give it my best shot, sir.
Banning's on his way.
What is that? Are they bats?
The drones! The drones! Don't move! Don't move! I'm coming to you! They're coming at you, Mark! Get him in the water! Get him! Go! So, I got you. Going under. Dive deep.
There's been an assassination attempt on the president.
Mike Banning, you're being charged with the attempted murder of the President of the United States.
The president's top guardian angel has fallen.
Can't you see that I'm being set up?
You have a collect call from
Mike.
We've been getting death threats.
There's somebody else behind us. It wasn't me. The president's not safe. They're gonna try and finish the job. And I'm not gonna stop until I prove who did this. I love you.
How did you find me?
I want security for the president. How do you think, Dad? I need your help. We gotta get out of here.
I ain't going nowhere.
You can't hide from us, Banning.
Don't worry about finding me. I'll find you. Listen to me. We're gonna make a move. Now people are gonna fall. But not you. Pick a door.
All right then.
No, that's my door. Pick another door.
What's wrong with you? You know what? You were right. This is your door.
What's the matter? You got a lot of bad guys behind that door?
Access granted. Access denied. Access denied. Access denied.
Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw. We've got unfinished business. Shaw's sister took something from me. A virus that could wipe out half of the population, and I want it back.
You wanna tell me just what we're dealing with here?
It's my sister. Family business.
When it's the fate of the world, it becomes my business.
This whole thing sounds really dodgy. Look after your sister.
Listen, I'll handle it.
The only way we survive is working together, like a team.
Let's do this.
Buckle up, fat boy.
On my 3. 1! Woo! Hey, see the look on his face? You have no idea how long I've been waiting to do that.
Yeah, 'cause it's one time!
The music's already started. Let's see if we can get in sync.
So you guys are being hunted by an army of mercenaries led by a genetically enhanced soldier.
Look at me. I'm Black Superman.
You're crazy.
Damn. He really is Black Superman. You need to get off the grid.
Where?
Home.
My baby's come home.
I'm sorry to bring trouble here, Mama, but I need my brothers. This family is going to war. We're gonna need cars and guns. Mama, where's all our guns?
I get rid of them.
Very noble, Mrs. Hobbs. We are in serious trouble.
That's an understatement.
Let's get old school. Well, all right.
Come on! Cause it's wartime!
We're going for a ride! Woo!
Tell me this is not happening.
Angelina Jolie is starring in a Marvel movie, and you thought this day would never come. Here's what we know about the Eternals so far. With the Infinity Saga all wrapped up, Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is shaping up before our eyes. This includes a film adaptation of The Eternals, a comic series by Jack Kirby first introduced in 1976. Originating millions of years in the past, the Eternals are a genetically engineered superpowered offshoot of the human race. Nearly all of these Marvel superheroes and their villainous counterparts, the Deviants, haven't been exposed within the cinematic universe yet, with one exception, Thanos.
They would all cease to exist. I call that mercy.
While the story is reportedly focusing on Sersi, the one Eternal most adept at manipulating molecules and atoms, Kevin Feige has made it clear that the Eternals is being built around an ensemble. The Marvel chief has likened the film to Guardians of the Galaxy, not tonally, but in terms of introducing a new group of people to fans at once. Casting began with one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, Angelina Jolie, to play the role of Sersi. In the comic series, Sersi is known for her desire to cohabitate with humans and throw the occasional rager when she's not fighting the Deviants. Bodyguard's Richard Madden is in talks to play Icarus, an Eternal who derives his name from the boy who soared too high in Greek mythology. His character is said to possess numerous abilities, like cosmic energy manipulation. And you thought Robb Stark was a formidable opponent.
I don't need a servant to do my beheading for me.
Silicon Valley's Kumail Nanjiani is attached in an undisclosed role. The comedian has proven he can handle dramatic roles as well, but you'd have to assume he'll be dropping a one-liner or two in the Eternals.
When does a pond become a lake? I wonder if it's depth.
Ma Dong-seok, one of the most bankable stars in South Korea, joins the cast in another mystery role, marking his debut in an American film. Directing the pick is Chloe Zhao, who beat out a short list of filmmakers including Bumblebee director Travis Knight and Nicole Castle, who just directed the pilot of Watchmen for HBO. Much like Thor Ragnarok director Taika Waititi, Zhao came up through the ranks of independent filmmaking, with films like The Rider, which won the CICAE Award at Cannes in 2017. Drawn to really poignant storytelling, Zhao should bring a unique approach to the film, and will be the first woman of color to direct a Marvel pick. The script was written by cousins Matthew and Ryan Firpo. Before penning The Eternals, the two co-wrote Ruin, the script that topped the Blacklist in 2017, before going into pre-production with Margot Robbie attached to star. There's no official release date, although Marvel has published the schedule for its next 8 films, without specifying which movie goes with which day yet. So, the chances of guessing the right day are 12.5%. Basically, the same odds of being a billionaire if you live in San Fran.
We have 3 days to look and move like a team of men. The best thing we have going for us is being who we are. Why? Because no one thinks we have the balls to pull this off.
This is IMDb's Cast Connections. I'm Alex Logan, your host today. We're gonna meet the wonderful women of Widows, and we're gonna meet them from some connections in their past projects on IMDb. It's a little bit like 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but we use IMDb. All right, Gillian Flynn, co-writer of Widows, let's begin with you. Most people will know you from your novels and adaptations, Gone Girl, Dark Places, Sharp Objects, but you do have one acting credit on IMDb. You played yourself.
Oh, the Mindy Project.
The Mindy Project.
Wow. Gillian Flynn, I am such a fan. You should read my fan fiction for Gone Girl.
What is it like playing Gillian Flynn on TV.
Well, I knocked it out of the park.
Yes.
I gotta tell you. It was pretty good. No, I don't think they'll be calling me to do any sort of recurring role on any show, anywhere, anytime soon.
Wait, what's Ben Affleck like?
So on that show you were on with Mindy Kaling and Ike Barinholtz as well, who has been a co-star of you, Miss Davis, in 2016. The film being?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, exactly.
Everyone has a weakness, and a weakness can be leveraged. It's very cathartic to play a character that is completely without vulnerability, you know, no holds barred, completely strong, badass, no apologies. It was great being intimidating to men and hiding behind my character with the fro.
That is just a mean lady.
Can we please see more of Amanda Waller, please?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. I like her.
I mean, where do we even begin with your 79 credits on IMDb? I How to Get Away with Murder, Fences, The Help's a good one.
Who are we clapping for?
We're clapping for you!
You acted alongside an actor as Preacher Green, David Oyelowo.
Yeah.
Amen. Any ideas who recently was in a film with him?
As he looks at you.
Coming up, 2019 film, Chaos Walking.
Yes, yeah.
I know you can't talk about that one, but suddenly you're everywhere. What's that like?
You know, you wait and it's happening and it's quite slow, and then all of a sudden it just happens, and then the stuff happens and you get another one and another film. And so I'm sort of like riding the wave almost, because I'm still sort of learning how to like balance in this new world of film, because it's very new to me. I think I was thrown in, I'm sort of swimming in very, very rough waters because it's happening very, very fast, but I'm having a really great time doing it.
You vouch for her.
I don't require a vouch.
Back to Chaos Walking for a second. Your co-star Daisy Ridley had an interesting connection.
She has an upcoming movie for Netflix called Super Normal with Luke Evans, who has played in a couple movies that I've seen that you might have been in, correct? As Owen Shaw, Fast and Furious 6, Furious 7, and The Fate of the Furious.
It's a good story, isn't it?
We share an odd background of being raised Jehovah's Witness. So we're like sitting there like almost like AA meeting, like, yeah man, you had to deal with that growing up, like dude, right on. I want my kids to know that I didn't just sit there and take it, I did something.
Michelle, you have a co-star in The Fate of the Furious. Charlize Theron was in Dark Places, which came from a Gillian Flynn novel.
What are you talking about?
Now we've brought it all back.
That's really cool. That is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is really cool.
Probably could pull Kevin Bacon into it if we tried.
That's awesome. I love Footloose.
Godzilla King of the Monsters blasts into theaters in May 2019 with a rogues gallery of god-sized titans. On this IMDb Brief, presented by Progressive, we break down Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and the Monsterverse. You're nobody till somebody gives you a cinematic universe, so if Godzilla wants to be king of these titans, he better bring the thunder for his sequel.
You gotta be kidding.
Godzilla King of the Monsters is a sequel to the 2014 standalone and the third film in the Monsterverse after 2017's Kong Skull Island. And as you might have guessed, Kong and Old Laser Breath are due for a showdown in 2020.
Which of these titans are here to protect us, and which of these titans are here to threaten us?
Good question. Godzilla may get a bum rap, but over the 32 features made by Japanese production company Toho, as well as 3 Hollywood films, he's often protected humans against other titans and mutos, or massive unidentified terrestrial organisms. Aw, they're kinda cute. Now, some of these mutos have been identified as beloved titans of the classic Toho era, such as Rodan, an enormous pteranodon dinosaur that erupts from his slumber in a volcano with a trail of lava on his tail. King Ghidorah, a 3-headed dragon that is typically Godzilla's public enemy #1.
They're everywhere. Battling for dominance.
And Mothra, the winged insectoid kaiju that shoots blinding god rays from her wings. After battling in 1964's Mothra vs. Godzilla, the goddess of Infant Island got Godzilla and Rodan to team up with her to fight Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. No spoilers, but we think that plot might inspire this new one. With better effects, of course. Tiny fairy twins, or Shobijin, usually accompany Mothra and sing this beautiful tune to summon her. Millie Bobby Brown's role may be a revamped version of the Shobijin, and her mystical connection with kaiju was foreshadowed when she was seen reaching for the larval form of Mothra in the first trailer. And look at that smile! She and Godzilla must be pals. Now, this first showdown will also introduce new Titans to the franchise, like this moving mountain thing that looks like an Easter egg reference to the anime Godzilla Earth. One thing worth noting, nobody's called the infamous giant ape by his full title, King Kong. So this Kong may be a different Kong, or he may have to take the crown from Godzilla in 2020. More standalone films for Mothra, Rodan, and other Titans may be in the pipeline, but we're waiting for Godzilla's goofball kid Manila to enter the ring. This IMD Brief is presented by Progressive, which critics are calling an easy way to save on boat, motorcycle, home, auto, and more. Check out Progressive.com for how you can save, and stay tuned to imdb.com/imdbrief for more trending stories from the Monsterverse.